everyone, welcome to Top of the Round Paradigm. My name is Kenan, and I am the GM for this campaign. With me we have...
Hi, I'm Nikki and I play Clover.
Hi, I'm Jordash and I play Varian.
Hello, beautiful tots. Thank you to Raymond, Mama Mac, and Renee for episode reviews on last week's episode. And thank you, Schmilster Drew, for the episode rating. You are also very appreciated. Also, much like last week, we have another mysterious Spotify rater. Don't know who you are, but we appreciate you. If you tell us your name, we'll shout it out with our mouths. So let us know so that your voice is forever in this audio. Forever. Also, I'm recording this on my birthday, so now you have to go leave us reviews for my birthday. All right, for next week. You're welcome.
She's recording this on her birthday, and you're listening to this on Ken's birthday.
Actually, yeah.
So it's really a betrayal of us if you don't.
Yeah, absolutely. Double birthday for Toter. If you love us, leave us reviews, or we'll cry, probably.
For my birthday, I'm gifting you all with a spicy Toter episode.
This is a very spicy Toter episode.
I implore you, for my birthday, check the show notes for the trigger warnings, as this episode contains the many spice, the allspice, if you will. Thanks, guys.
Shout out to our executive producer, Ray. 2398.
For my birthday, once again, if you want to get me something, join our Discord. That'll be your gift to me. So do that.
And then the actual gift is you going to the theory channel and then posting theories. And then Ken will love you forever. Probably.
Another fun way to celebrate Ken's birthday is by heading over to patreon.com/topoftheround.
And my birthday, which is today.
And Nikki's birthday, which is today, as of recording this. So, head over to patreon.com/topoftheround and sign up for a wonderful tier where you can listen to both of the birthday kids and all sorts of things made, curated, especially for your ear holes.
It's not my birthday, and I don't usually get gifts, so I don't really know how that works, honestly. But if you would like to buy Kenan or Nikki gifts, because I think that they have friends and had better upbringings, you can go to toterpodcast.com, I hear. I don't know how to spell that, but if you go to the merch baton, apparently it will list things that you can purchase if you have money, or coin, for birthdays. Okay, bye.
If you want to send birthday cards to the Toter Crew, you can do so at P.O. Box 603, Circle Pines, Minnesota, zip code 55014.
Let's head over to our newscaster, Justin, to figure out what happened last time.
Thanks, Ken. This is Justin with Justin. Just Justin. No one's here, alive or dead. It's just me. No interviews, okay? No one's talking. The one that shouldn't be talking is talking. In the middle of the road, away from the trees, the flowers, and the bodies, it's just me. But don't worry, there's lots of talking. Clover and Varian seem to be catching each other up on what happened while they were apart, and it seems that Clover keeps having weird dreams about fire and is carrying some sort of deadly jug still that she took from the scene of the incident at Heaven's Gate, even though it seems to still be causing damage. But it's not really hurting Clover, so there's something weird about that. Oh, no, okay, we're okay. That was just the wind. It wasn't someone. I wasn't supposed to talk whispering in my ear. Okay, so let's just get through this real quick, okay, right? So they traveled for a while. Yeah, okay, they traveled. They made it to Repentance, and they met the big apathy thing, and he took them to the bridge, and they went across, and now they're going in. Okay, that's it. All right, back to you, Ken, before someone can talk to me.
Thanks, Justin. Our story continues now. We left off with you guys in shackles, as you are in a prison.
Shut up. We did not. We were not in shackles yet.
There's still time.
We left off with you being greeted by a Rose Guard.
We don't know that's a Rose Guard yet. She's just in a red lab coat.
She's the lab tech.
Yeah, she's just a lab tech.
Every prison has one.
This is weird.
Before I begin my side,
Jesus.
do you guys want to do anything upon being greeted by said person?
Clover shuffles closer to Varian.
Varian shuffles further away from No, Varian doesn't do anything.
Hi.
Hello? You're Clover, right?
Yeah, you just asked that.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
She walks closer to you within about 2 feet.
Okay. How tall is she?
5'4".
Okay.
How tall are you? I don't remember.
5'4".
Okay.
Yeah. Height 20. How old does she look?
Early mid-20s.
Okay.
She's too old for you.
My name's Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
So I see you guys have a invitation.
From the witness, yeah.
Why would you guys want to be invited here?
Clover side-eyes Varian.
He has some questions, and I need to talk to somebody.
Well, hopefully we can answer all your questions. Who are you looking to talk to?
Peregrine?
You want to talk to Peregrine?
Why are you laughing at me?
Good luck with that.
Why?
Is he deaf?
She turns her head and looks up at you, Varian. Because though I don't remember your height, I know you're taller than Clover.
I think it's 6'4".
I think he's a foot taller, yeah.
That's what 6'4" would be.
Yes.
No, he's not deaf. He's just very uninterested, I guess. Unless if it's something he is interested about. Oh no, he's stubborn.
Well, the witness did recommend that I talk to him. Does that change anything?
If it doesn't benefit him at all, probably not.
What is he like?
He likes books.
Oh.
What else does he like? He goes on adventures regularly.
Oh, is he here now?
He is.
Oh,
They don't last long.
his adventures?
Yeah.
Oh, what's with the pit breathing?
It's not breathing. It's just sucking in the air. It doesn't expel the air
Where does the air go?
down.
Why?
We haven't gotten to the bottom yet, so we don't know.
Oh,
We're working on it.
you go down there?
Occasionally.
Clover squints and looks really thoughtful, but falls quiet because she's wondering if her mother was a rose guard.
How do you descend that thing?
Gravity, mostly.
So you just jump over the bridge and
No.
fall for a while.
We don't use the bridge. We have it's kind of like a porch. There's no yard. It's just pit, and we kind of just jump off that.
Then how do you get back up?
That's a little bit trickier.
So you just fall until you're tired of falling?
No. Also, falling makes it sound very chaotic.
Can you fly then?
But you said you jump.
Yes, it's more of a controlled descent.
How do you control it?
Is it the shadows?
Is what the shadows...
Like, do the shadows help you?
Do the shadows help?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
So the shadows slow your fall,
I don't-
control your fall?
Do you pray before you jump to make sure you survive?
Yes, I pray, but not that I'm gonna survive. I know I'm gonna survive. And no, we don't fall until we get bored. Part of the reason we haven't made it to the bottom yet is we end up in other places.
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
To answer both of you. We hypothesize that they're different planes of existence. Not 100% sure yet, though. Anyway, we probably shouldn't just sit in the hallway.
We're standing.
Anyway, she turns and starts to walk away. Follow me.
Where are we going?
Didn't you guys want a tour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Show us around.
Clover follows. How big is this hallway?
It's about 6 feet wide, 9 feet tall, and 40 feet long.
Is it climatized? Does it feel cool or hot?
Neither.
Okay.
As you near the end of the hallway, there is a adjacent hallway that cuts through the hallway you guys are in, and to the left there's a staircase that goes down, and to the right there's a staircase that goes up. And she continues to walk straight ahead.
How many levels is this prison?
10?
Why does it go down?
Wait, what? What do you mean, why does it go down?
Like, why did you build it in a pit?
Because this is what we're studying?
But usually, well, I guess I
And-
shouldn't say usually, but why would you have a prison in a place you study?
Because it makes for excellent defense. You know how hard it is to escape this place?
No.
No, thankfully.
You want to find out?
I'll pass.
Why would you ask that?
It was a joke.
Oh.
She walks to the end of the hallway and it descends about 4 stairs, very tiny staircase, into a large circular living room that is very well furnished. It looks like they have a bar in the back left, fully stocked, and there is currently someone sitting at it, pouring themselves a drink.
Describe this person.
I don't want to.
Is it Ruben?
He was Arcana, no!
Ah, there.
Ah, my pupil.
You see a human, very small, about 5'1", thin frame, larger than average chest size. Messy shoulder length, slightly curly dark brown hair with red accents, deep green eyes, light freckling across the bridge of her nose, wearing black pants and a black and gold loose fitted sweater with trumpet sleeves. And she's pouring herself a little drink.
How old does she look?
Early to mid-20s.
Okay.
Too old for you, Clover. Stop.
That's not why I'm asking that question.
Mom?
Shut up.
And which anime did you get her from?
My mind. The anime of my mind.
Clover is keeping pace with Varian, but is looking around curiously.
This is where we chill and relax when we get downtime.
Chill.
Yeah, like, don't really do anything of purpose, just kind of relax.
Varian's looking around like he's trying to feel the air to tell what temperature it is. I see.
Over there's Eris. Say hi, Eris.
Hi, Eris.
Not you guys, Eris. Say hi.
Hi.
She's probably been up all night.
What language is that?
She kind of looks at you dumbfounded. Like, are you serious?
Think she's just tired, Varian?
Well, then shouldn't she be asleep instead of drinking?
You try telling her that. It's up to her. If she doesn't want to sleep, that's her problem.
But shouldn't she remain alert in case there's something urgent with the prison?
And like what?
What if someone got out of their cell?
No one gets out of their cells.
But what if someone did?
That's impossible.
But what if it was?
But it's not.
How is it impossible?
It's physically impossible.
Do you seal them in?
Technically, I guess. I mean, we don't, but they are sealed in. Is a way to put it.
Don't they need to eat and do bodily things?
No,
Your prisoners don't need to eat?
not currently.
Currently?
This gets more concerning the more questions that are answered.
Are they just different levels of being, or do you cast some sort of magic on them?
Like I said, we don't. But this place is complicated.
So the pit changes their state of being?
Maybe?
I thought you were researching this.
We are.
The answers to at least some of these questions.
She's answering them, Varian.
I'm sorry, it's not the answer that you want.
So then what have you learned about this pit then? Because right now it just sounds like a lot of confusion.
Well, there is a lot of confusion about this pit. That's why we're studying it.
So what have you managed to learn so far then?
That the Fey Touch seemed to either originate here or come from the other planes, if in fact we are being sent to different planes of existence when we try and go down. I don't know, I've seen some weird people. They didn't, I don't know, seem normal
How?
with my eyes.
Well, that's not what I mean, but how aren't they normal?
Multiple limbs, weird goopy skin.
You have multiple limbs.
He's not wrong.
Are you okay?
Are you?
Okay, follow me. And she will head up the little flight of stairs back into the hallway and then turn right to go down the larger set of stairs.
Clover shuffles after.
Marion follows. I didn't mean to interrupt your listing of the attributes of the people you've encountered.
No, it's fine. You
other
were
planes.
done with my answer.
He's still learning how to communicate well.
Wow.
Given how old you are, I would think you would communicate better.
How do you know how old he is?
He's an Eladrin.
She knows what that word means.
So, when you say Fey Touch, do you mean those that can use magic?
Yes,
But
that aren't Fae.
people were able to use magic everywhere before. What makes you think they only originate from here now?
You made him hesitate.
Because their bodies seem to take on the physical attributes of said magic. So it seems like a likely source of...
When you say physical attributes, do you mean if they could, say, cast something like produce flame, their body would be on fire?
Yes.
Clover is really trying to keep it together.
So, not in the sense of magic uses from, say, 1,000 years ago, where they could do that without taking on physical attributes.
Think of it as borrowing water from a pond. Yeah, you have the water, but it's not the source of it. Does that help your little brain?
Oh, that was really mean.
Aaron just stares at her. He doesn't say anything.
This way. She keeps walking.
Where are we headed?
To tour the prison.
Well, I meant, like, what's next on the tour?
If we're going down, I'd say probably the cells.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Do you have partial cells or something?
We have non-permanent cells and permanent cells, if that's what you mean by partial.
Like, you only keep people here on a temporary basis?
No, people who once they arrive, they don't leave. But I mean more like keeping them in that said room for a temporary amount of time and then transferring them to a more permanent room.
But why?
For study,
Are you studying your prisoners?
of course.
Oh.
Clover falls quiet.
She gets to a metal door on the right that has a little glass pad on it that is glowing blue. She presses her hand to it and it slides open.
How many prisoners would you say you have now?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious.
More than a handful.
Clover looks at her hand.
So more than 5.
Yeah, more than 5. She gestures for you guys to enter.
We do.
I head in.
Right. She follows in and the door closes behind the three of you. Inside this room, there are what look to be a lot of glass panes suspended in the air by metal cords, and they seem to have moving edges in them.
They're screens.
Ish. It looks like if someone were to etch words or an image into glass, but those etchings are moving.
Is it just one color glass, or is
It's
it
all
Is it like
window
stained?
glass. It's see-through.
Okay. It's not stained glass.
No.
Okay.
And then there is a large metal chair in the middle of the room.
I'm guessing this is their equivalent of a security room where they can monitor everything.
Those are moving. How do those move?
Probably magic.
But they don't like magic.
It's not magic.
It's not.
No.
What's on the glass? If I were to look at one of them, what would I see moving?
Right now, you would see a line, and occasionally it will twitch and bump up a little bit and then continue into a flat line.
What is it telling you?
Right now, nothing.
Are they monitoring something?
Not right now.
What are they meant to?
Oh, you mean the screens?
Yes.
Yes, they are meant to monitor things.
Such
Want to give it a go? I can show you.
Sure.
Yeah, sit right here. She pats the chair.
Varian will go sit.
Clover looks really uncomfortable.
Varian's just like, doo-doo-doo.
Clover hugs herself and looks around like, can I go now?
This was your idea.
I know. Fuck.
All right, she starts to strap you in.
Is that necessary?
If you want a proper reading,
What exactly is it reading?
your vitals, among other things, and she continues to
Vitals.
strap you in.
What other things?
I think it'll be more fun if it's a surprise.
I don't think it'll be more fun if it's a surprise.
She does not answer.
You're ignoring what I said.
Are you not a fan of surprises?
No.
You know I'm a ladron.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what sort of vitals it measures, but it might not get anything.
After she finishes strapping you in,
Strapping him in how?
there are upper forearm metal clasps, leather wrist restraints, metal leg restraints, and a neck restraint.
Why are you restraining him, Gwen?
To get a proper reading,
That's not necessary to get vitals.
The only thing I can think of is that whatever she's about to do is going to be painful, and they don't want me moving.
Why? Don't do anything to him that's painful.
Varian says very calm.
she then grabs a cord from the wall and pulls it out of the wall, and it extends as she walks back over to Varian. And it has a sharp metal point on it, and she taps your wrist a couple times and then slides it into you.
Whoa, wait, what?
Slides it into your wrist.
Is it a needle?
It's a bit bigger than a needle, but essentially.
Why is that necessary?
I've told you.
No, you haven't. You haven't answered any of my questions.
She said for a proper reading.
What
Yes.
kind of reading?
You'll find out.
You can get his
vitals.
vitals without this.
He's an Eladrin. He's not going to have normal vitals.
See, that's what I said.
You have upset Clover. It's like, this is not medical.
Just pretend I'm a small child in a restaurant and this needle is fire.
And you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be hunky-dory with that.
Pretend it's water and you're killing someone's dad. As she slides in the metal, the line on the screen starts to twitch violently up and down.
And what vital is that supposed to be?
That is your soul. And it is reading the strength of it. You seem to be in, pardon my pun, high spirits.
Very inside.
Clover looks so suspicious.
What is that made out of that it can detect the soul?
I didn't build it. You'd have to ask Peregrine.
Did he build it?
He did.
I see.
Fucking sussy buck.
So you just use this shit, you don't know how any of it works, and you call me small brained.
He's really upset about that.
Yes, because
You old bitch.
people who specialize in one thing are small brain because they don't specialize in everything.
You think she'd at least know what it's made out of?
I can tell you it's made out of metal and glass.
I still don't see why restraining him is necessary.
It's kind of painful. I probably would have flinched.
I can unrestrain him, and you want to find out?
No.
Then stop questioning me. I know what I'm doing.
Do you want to unrestrain him? No, keep him locked up.
Right, she walks over to the door, opens it. You ready?
Shouldn't I be unrestrained first?
She told me to leave you restrained.
No, that's not what I meant. Please unrestrain him.
She gives you a little smirk and walks back.
Bitch.
I think she just assumed you were gonna do more checking than just this one.
More checking would be more invasive, and I don't think either her or you would prefer that.
I don't prefer that.
So,
No.
probably not.
I think I'll take a pass. You could tell me what they check, though. I am curious about that.
Circulatory systems, brain, cognitive things.
Functions.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, I think I'd like to be unrestrained now.
She puts pressure right above the metal wire cord and then pulls it out with her other hand and just lets it go, and it sloops back into the wall.
Does he bleed?
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
And then starts to make her rounds around you, unlatching and untying all the restraints. For a group that asked for this, you guys are very suspicious of me.
It was more the restraints and the fact that taking vitals doesn't require someone to be restrained.
If they're alive, typically, yeah.
I wasn't suspicious, just inquisitive.
Fair. Fine. Fine.
She once again walks to the door and opens it.
Varian will follow.
Clover gives Varian a look and follows.
Not being a very good guess, Clover. Come on.
She thought that her friendo was gonna get hurt, okay?
He's fine, just fine. The more nervous and concerned you are here, the worse it's gonna be. It's best to just relax and let it happen.
Clover should not be here.
She continues to walk down the stairs as they slowly curve, and there is another hallway that connects to the spiraling stairs. And she stops at this hallway and once again gestures for you guys to go first.
Clover inhales and goes first.
Varian doesn't, and then goes second.
Alright, you guys walk down the hallway, and she follows behind. Roll perception checks.
I was waiting for that. 20. I rolled a 2.
26.
You both hear the muffled echoing of something screaming. It doesn't sound human, but it definitely sounds like someone or something is in pain.
Is that one of your prisoners we're hearing?
It is.
What's happening to them?
She looks down at her clipboard. Looks like Veda is dissecting right now.
While they're still alive?
Yes?
Seems cruel.
We tried it after they died, but it was less accurate.
Clover's eyes are wide. You're scary.
And you think what they do to us isn't cruel?
I'm not saying they're innocent.
Clover is keeping her opinions to herself, but her eyes are gigantic.
Right, she continues to walk behind you until you get to the door at the end. It's once again a large metal door with a glowing blue glass plate by it, and the muffled screaming is louder.
Yay, we're gonna get to see a live dissection.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are either of you squeamish?
No.
No.
Right, she puts her hand on the pad and it slides open.
Varian looks at Clover. Like, are you sure, kid?
She's dealt with some fucked up stuff in her life, yeah.
Roll perception checks.
Squeamish doesn't mean concerned, because concerned is a yes.
28.
32.
You both see a human female about 20 feet away. She's about 5'5", well-endowed, athletic.
This is the person where all the busted girls are.
It started out as a joke, but then it just ended up being real.
Kennan's stacking his staff. Kennan's stacking his staff with the wall stacked.
Sorry. Okay.
Athletic toned physique, long lower back length, black hair, pale skin, dim red eyes, wearing a black sundress with gold neck cords and deep red leather jacket.
She's wearing a black sundress?
Yep.
Like the black sun?
Maybe.
Or is it black, but it's a sundress?
Why not both?
Very confused. It just makes me have more questions.
And
Where did you get your outfit?
you see her removing what looks to be a humanoid's hand from someone or something sitting in a chair that you can't see because it is facing away from you, so all you see is the back of the chair. And it is still attached by nerves, and she wraps a cord around it so it's suspended in the air and starts to flay the skin.
So it's just all screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a woman's scream or a male scream?
Can't tell.
It's just a scream. What is the hand look like? Just humanish, the hand?
Would you roll 32?
I
She rolled a
32.
You rolled. You can't tell, Varian. Clover. It looks very human at the start, but the closer you look at it, you can tell that the fingers have little chunks of bark growing out of them.
Are we being directed around this?
Or are we just standing at the entryway, looking at the back of the chair?
Your guide is currently standing behind you, seeing if this is enough or if you want to be led around inside the room.
I'm game.
Does Varian start moving forward?
Varian will turn back and look at our gracious tour guide. Are we allowed to go around and observe?
Oh, if you'd like, yeah. Just don't get in Veda's way.
What side is Veda on to the chair?
She's on your left.
Varian will start circling around on the right side to stay out of Veda's way.
Right?
Clover chews her bottom lip and hesitates, but then follows.
As you enter, you hear, Veda, I have some guests. Just doing a little tour. And then you hear, that was today.
Is today.
Well, just keep them out of my way.
Do you do tours often?
No, this is probably the first one, and she pauses for a very long time. Since I've been here.
Well, while she's paused, Varian circles around to the side. What do I see in the chair, Kenan?
You see a humanoid sitting in this chair. They look male from what's left of them. They are completely missing their left foot from the leg down. The right one has been splayed open and is missing some of their bones, but is still attached. The chest has been opened, ribs cracked and removed. The heart is still beating. Some of the organs have been removed and there's just empty spaces where they should have been. It looks like they used to have 4 arms, but now they have 2 that are still attached. And you could see where the shoulder sockets to the other 2 were. The right arm is currently being worked on, and the left arm looks intact for now. They are missing both their eyes, their lower jaw, and their nose looks to have been opened, but is still currently there.
It's nothing an elixir can't fix, right? You just go give him an elixir and he'll be better, right?
Medic intensifies.
You also see similar metal cords from the wall that were put into you all over the portions of open skin on this person.
So are there glass things hanging from the ceiling here
There
too?
is just one, and it's off to the side. The line is bouncing regularly up and down, but it's not nearly as violent as what yours was.
Clover opens her mouth and then shuts it and inhales and then looks at Varian.
Varian will look at Clover and then look over at Quinn. You know, is that their soul they're checking on the vitals there, or is that something else?
That one is their soul, yes. We can usually keep them alive if their soul is... she gestures up at the screen. Has a little bit of energy left. Once it flatlines, we can't really get them back no matter how hard we try.
How do you keep their soul energetic?
That's a good question. Hey, Veda, how do you keep their soul energetic? She removes her fingers from the muscles in this person's arm that she is
Torturing.
opening up. Sets her scalpel down. First of all, I asked to not be interrupted.
Immediately. Hey, I know you said not to interrupt you, but I have a question.
Secondly, to answer your question, it is nothing that we actively do. It's more of not putting too much strain on it right away. So I have to work slowly.
God, that's just so fucked up. You made.
Clover opens her mouth again and then closes it.
Do you have another question before I get back to my work?
She shakes her head without speaking.
Varian will look over at Quinn. Did he do something, or is it just because he's Fey touched that he's here?
That's the same thing.
I see.
Shouldn't be here.
No, you still gotta give your gift to Peregrine and ask him to teach you.
Hey, by the way, you know the things you experiment on? Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm uncomfortable.
Gotta figure out where the magic comes from and if we can stop it permanently. We'll leave you to it, Veda. And she'll gesture for you guys to leave.
Clover
We'll do
quickly
that.
leaves. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do as the Nikki says. The Clover and the Varian will leave.
Alright. She walks back down the hallway, just assuming you guys were following.
Yeah. There's no other choice, really.
You can stay with Veda.
No, thank you.
Can I try?
No.
No, hell no.
No.
Sure. Grab a scalpel.
No.
Gets back to the staircase and turns to her right and starts walking down it somewhere.
Clover is silent, but following.
Yeah, Varian's following.
Alright. You both notice that the staircase's spiral starts to tighten. And as it does, roll perception checks.
25.
32.
Alright, you both notice a echo of footsteps getting louder as you descend.
Like someone's coming after them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A few moments later, you see another human. This one is probably the tallest you've seen so far at 5'9".
Pulling down.
But also the most willing.
Large-chested. Thin but athletic frame with long dark blue hair and 2 braids down to her knees. Fair skin, bright orange eyes, engaged ears. Wearing dark red biker shorts, black split sleeve, loose flowy shirt with gold accents. Coming up the stairs.
Clover shuffles behind Varian to make space for this person.
Hey Quinn, this is the tour. Yep, it's the tour. This is Clover and Varian.
Varian will wave.
She waves back.
Did she say it in that tone?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to sense motive?
Sure.
Okay. 31.
She either seems annoyed that she has to do this, annoyed by the fact that you guys are being annoying to her, or that this thing is all staged.
Okay. Clover squints at Quinn.
Do you have something in your eye?
No.
The other one, since my voice is basically the same.
Thank you for differentiating.
I'm Kinsley. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hello, Kinsley.
Hope you guys are having fun, I guess. It's a prison, so again, seems a little weird, but it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, same to you.
So they both just get more and more nervous as this goes on.
And she squeezes past and continues up the stairs. As she does, roll perception checks.
34.
24.
Clover, you notice that the grooves of her fingernails are caked in blood, and almost like they were fully covered in blood, but she has washed her hands and just missed some.
That makes me feel so comfortable. Cool. Okay.
Why she washed her hands?
Why did we make this decision?
Well, it's so sweet. You wanted to come here.
You wanted to ask about the bracelet and your husband.
I also need to see what's at the bottom.
Yeah, for Chaz.
For Chaz.
Christ.
And as Kinsley passes, Quinn continues to walk again, and do you follow?
Yeah, where else are we gonna go?
Follow Kinsley.
Yeah, you could follow Kinsley, you could go back to Veda and say hi.
No, we're following Quinn.
You both follow Quinn down the stairs, and she passes a similar door and doesn't stop.
What's through there?
That one is a prisoner's room, and they're a bit aggressive, so I don't know if you guys would want to
Observe.
risk your lives to see the prisoner.
Whoa, what prisoner?
Is there not a way to observe them without going in to the holding area?
No.
What prisoner is it then?
They are an archfey.
It's or the boss. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know he's here.
You do know he's here.
I'm not gonna say it out loud to them.
They don't know that you know that.
Ah.
You have an archfey in here.
We do.
Heard they're pretty powerful.
They are. Even in their diminished state. I don't know your guys' abilities, but I wouldn't risk your lives, so unless you really want to see him, I mean, we can open the door.
I'm good.
We can get Kinsley back.
That's okay. I don't think we need to see them.
Alright, follow me. And she continues down.
We continue after this sussy baka-breasted babe.
Varian just makes a mental note of which door is Orobos's.
For later. If there is a later.
There is no later.
Never know.
Alright, the stairs hit a floor, and instead of a hallway, it is a small room with a door at the end. There's nothing in the room, it's more of a landing. And this is our oldest prisoner. Been here much longer than I have. Don't exactly know how they got in here. But yeah, do you guys want to see?
Sure. Is this the bottom of this?
Yeah.
Is it completely bottom? So is this the bottom level then?
Of the prison, yeah.
They got here willingly, or they were captured before your time?
Before my time.
Okay.
I'm only 22.
Who captured them if you didn't?
That's a question for Peregrine.
Okay.
She puts her palm on the glowing blue glass, and the door slides open. It is a tiny room, barely bigger than a closet. Roll perception checks.
21.
32.
You both see a female human presenting figure suspended in the air by black metal cords, and there is a large metal pylon going through her torso, and the pylon seems to be glowing a very vibrant teal blue. Varian. Occasionally, as the eyes flicker open for a second and then close again, you notice that their eyes are gold, and they have what seems to be the remnants of white hair that has been shaved.
Fuck.
Is she alive?
I guess I don't know what I see. Just see her.
Yeah, you see her. You just don't notice her eye color or hair, or what's left of her hair.
What is she? I don't know.
I heard Peregrine call her a Calum? I'm not 100% sure what that is yet. I don't have access to do any experiments down here, so...
Calum. Does she seem cognitive of us being in her cell?
Mm-mm.
Does she have a name?
Not that I know of. Kinsley might know. She has more authority than I do.
And there's nothing else in this room?
Mm-mm.
Just her suspended above the ground?
With a pylon going from the ceiling to the floor,
And
going
there's
through her.
nothing- And there's nothing else on the floor?
Nope.
Okay.
Why is that through her?
That's a question for someone with more authority than I have.
Are you just the tour guide?
I'm not just a tour guide.
I have so many questions that Varian doesn't have the knowledge to ask about this situation right now. There's actually just one really big question. How? How not Omen?
Okay. That's repentance, I guess.
I mean, that's the lower 4 floors.
There's higher ones too?
Yes, if you remember, there was an ascending and descending staircase. We descended.
Oh.
So that means there's...
Upper levels.
Yes. She said there was 10.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And all the prisoners are down here on these lower levels.
Yes.
I only counted 3.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the other ones then?
She winks at you.
It's concerning.
Roll a perception check.
Me?
Sure.
34.
24.
As Quinn goes to leave and the door starts to close, you hear a very short inhale from the suspended body.
I hear it too.
Hmm?
Clover looks back.
The door closes.
So you don't know much about them or what they're capable of?
I don't. I'm not even allowed to run any tests or anything. I'm only really allowed down here right now to show you guys.
So you've never been down here before?
No.
You don't seem excited to see something new.
I mean, I knew it was here.
But you've never seen them with your own eyes before?
Why
No.
did the witness want us to see that?
What are you talking about? You guys are the ones that wanted to come here.
Yeah, but
But you work here, and you're not allowed to come down here. But if we ask, we're allowed to see it. That's just weird.
Take it up with the witness. I don't have that authority.
okay.
Get him. I'll talk to him right now. And get my husband.
Alright. Clover just follows.
She starts back up the stairs.
We ascend. So does Kinsley have the authority to do experiments down here then?
She does.
Okay, so that's where she was coming from.
No.
Are there secret corridors
No.
with other prisoners?
She checks her clipboard. She was dealing with the Archfey.
Ah. Do they have a name?
They do.
Do you know what it is?
I do.
Can you share that information?
I can.
Will you share that information?
Do you wear wigs?
When will you share
When do you wear wigs?
If you really want to know, sure.
So?
Their name's Orobos.
Not sure what else I was expecting.
Anyway, she continues to walk back up the stairs.
We follow.
Yeah.
Well, I follow. I'm not going to speak for Nikki's character, Clover.
Clover is very uncomfortable, but is following in silence with many thoughts that she will talk about later.
Right, she gets back up to the living room area. Upstairs is our personal quarters. Don't really feel like that'd be appropriate to tour you guys through our rooms. Unless if you really want to.
Does that take, what would it be? 5 levels? 6 levels?
There's 5
So
levels.
Do you each... You said there was 10 levels here.
Uh-huh.
And we explored the lower 4.
And then this one.
So that's why I said 5.
And then there's 5 levels up.
Uh-huh.
That's 10.
Yeah. And I was asking, does it take 5 levels?
Yeah, we
For
each have
living.
our own floor.
You each have it. Okay, you each have a floor to yourself. That makes more sense. That's what I was asking.
Okay.
You said
I thought you were being dumb again.
I haven't been dumb.
You say that?
Yes.
She like, mm-hmm.
Is Peregrine around?
Yeah, he's in his room.
They don't understand sarcasm. Baron kind of says quietly to Clover.
What do I have to do to speak with him for a minute?
Ask him. I can take you to his room,
His floor.
which is his room.
And then, Varian, you had questions about other things, right?
For Peregrine? Or just in general?
In general.
As she says this to you, Clover, you hear more footsteps coming down the stairs.
Okay, I look over.
You see another human, 5'2",
Well endowed.
busty.
Don't trust the busty women in Ishtar, guys.
It's Peregrine.
This is your fault. You made the joke. Thin frame with shoulder-length black hair and neon pink underlayers. Vibrant teal eyes wearing a dark red pleated skirt, black thighs, and a dark gold asymmetrical tunic that hangs off her right shoulder.
Does she do anything?
She walks past you guys into the living room area. Doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I did have another question. There was an artifact in possession of one of the apostles.
She flips through the papers on her clipboard, looks back at the person who just walked past you guys. Doesn't say I'm not allowed to answer that. How do you guys know about it?
I saw it in use before.
At Love?
I was at Love. Eventually. Again, how does the Archon have access to that magic?
We personally don't. We found some fragments that seem to produce your type of travel abilities.
Fragments? Fragments of what?
Well, it looks like a blade. We're trying to piece them together right now.
Where did you find it?
The piece that... we found multiple pieces, but don't know what you mean by where. They're all over the place.
All over one specific kingdom or just everywhere?
Oh, no. In the hole, the pit.
Oh,
Like,
you
they're
found them here.
Not here,
In
like
the
in the prison, but like when we go exploring.
You know what I meant. Here. As in,
When we go into the pit, yeah, we find them occasionally in the
Okay.
different areas we are at.
So that was probably something that was in Kraken's breach. The pillar. Maybe.
Potentially. I'm not nearly old enough to know.
I know.
You would be, though. Why don't you know?
I wasn't here
Did you guys stop coming altogether?
for a while.
Interesting. And you see her start to scribble some notes on her clipboard.
Anyway, can we see Peregrine now? Clover would like to speak to them.
Yeah.
Clover was trying not to freak out about love, that she mentioned love here.
Varian just didn't care and glossed right by it.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have need to see Peregrine as well?
I think I'll be okay, Varian.
Are you sure?
Yeah, as long as you promise that we can come back together and leave.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know.
Are you guys planning something?
No. The doors are just really weird. And this is kind of a maze-like area, so I just want to make sure that we're going to be okay.
There's an up and a down. How is that a maze?
It's just twists and turns and like doors you don't want to go into because there's killer archfey. Fae?
Dangerous, yes. Maze, not so much.
I guess my point is that I just don't want to step somewhere where I am going to immediately die.
And you want to talk to Peregrine?
Is he going to kill me?
Maybe I should come with you.
No.
I doubt it.
Varian, I need to do this. I can do it. I think.
Varian's gonna give her a look like we should stick together.
I'll
Sense motive.
say, if you... Do you want a sense motive?
No, I'm joking to her. Sense motive.
Oh.
I will say, though, if you are just joining her for moral support, Peregrine's probably not going to budge.
Then I can do it.
But if you have, like, a reason to be there, then you can both have your own individual time with him, I guess?
We can get our own time with him.
Varian, just be nice. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. The only reason Varian had was he's gonna be left alone with the weird people that keep asking him questions about being a ladron.
Varian was like, it was for me.
I wanted to see Peregrine.
I just didn't want to stay with these people alone.
The bustiness
But,
makes
yeah.
him uncomfortable. This is
I
a
like
gay man.
men. Where are all the men at? Alright, you're welcome to stay in the living area. Drinks are free. I mean, everything's free, but you're welcome to drinks, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Or if you want any food or anything, just let one of them know. And she gestures to those that are in the room.
I'll be okay. He doesn't need to eat or drink. I don't even know if he can get drunk.
Only one way to find
I
out.
don't even know if he's tried.
Doesn't mean you wouldn't want to.
I'll see you soon, Varian.
Right.
Right.
Alright, this way, Clover. And she starts up the stairs. Don't look at me like that.
Clover follows.
Now that I've split the party.
Monster in repentance.
Varian, roll initiative. No.
No. They all attack.
As you walk up the stairs, she walks completely past all the doors on her way up. And as she walks past the third door, it opens, and you see a perception check.
21.
You see a humanoidal figure in a dark red cloak, reinforced with black leather padding and bits of matte black metal, and a worn gold skull mask with shadows pouring out of the mouth and eyes.
Like, Clover jumps back, just a little startled.
You going out, Kinsley? Yeah. Shouldn't be too long, though. Alright, well, best of luck. And she continues to walk up the stairs.
Does the mask do that on its own?
Yes?
Why?
To protect us?
It's like a defense.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's kind of cool.
And as you follow Quinn, you notice that Kinsley is behind you, walking up the stairs.
Like following me?
Just going up the stairs, and you guys are going up the stairs.
Sense motive, sense motive, sense motive. I crit! Oh my god.
You think that interaction was on the up and up?
Okay. Is your way out up here or something?
It is.
I thought the door was lower.
The door is.
So how are you getting out up here?
I'm not going... I'm going into the pit.
Oh. What are you looking for?
Another piece? Like the one around your wrist?
Oh, don't do it to me like that.
Okay, Clover stutter steps.
What do you mean?
She grabs her wrist. What do you mean what I mean?
How do you know that was there?
Do you not feel it?
What do you mean?
It gives off a presence.
What kind of presence?
It's hard to describe. It's creepy.
Can Clover grab her hand back?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to grab my hand.
Roll a athletics check.
Okay.
That is a Pathfinder one, right?
Oh my god, I crit failed again! Are you shitting me? I crit failed, however, I am going to... What else am I gonna do? They can just grab me again. So I guess what happens? I crit failed.
Okay. You go to pull your arm away and it doesn't budge.
Can I have my arm back?
Yeah. She lets go.
Oh, thanks.
So glad I didn't fucking waste a hero point. You would have been so amused.
I would have.
So you knew I had that on my wrist the whole time?
Yes.
But you're not mad about that?
Why would we be?
I don't know. Because it has a creepy presence and I brought it into your prison.
And?
I just don't know the rules.
We gave that to the witness who gave it to Guilt. So I'm assuming if you have it, Guilt gave it to you.
I did.
Unless if you stole it from him,
No, I did not steal it.
then why would we be mad that you have it?
Because it's giving off a creepy presence.
If you can't feel it, then why does it matter?
Why can you feel it? I can't.
Probably because of God?
Oh, Abraxas?
Yes?
Hmm. Can you feel it because you work here?
Maybe. This place does change you.
Like for the better or for the worse?
To be determined.
What are you hoping for?
Better, obviously. What kind of question is that?
I mean, I just don't know what you hope for. I didn't want to assume.
You want my life to be worse?
No. No, I wouldn't want that for you.
Then you suggested that I would want that.
Well, that's not... That was a dumb question, sorry.
Why are you so nervous?
This is very enclosed and it's just interesting.
I can see that. But when you spend as much time diving into the pit as we do, having a more enclosed space is comforting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. I wasn't trying to be rude. Sorry if you felt like I was being rude.
I don't think you're being rude, just nervous for some reason.
I'm kind of always nervous, so
Why?
I don't know.
It's no way to live.
I know.
Well, best of luck with Peregrine.
Thanks.
And you reach a floor that there are, look like two sliding metal doors at the end of this room. And on the ceiling of the room, there is another door.
Why is there a door up there?
Ask Peregrine.
Is
And
this his floor?
it is. And Kinsley walks past you guys to the double metal doors, puts her palm on the glowing glass surface, and the two doors slide open. And roll a reflex save.
I have that cool thing with reflex.
You do have that cool thing with reflex.
I rolled a 25, so if it's a success, it's a critical success.
Okay. It was not a success, but it passes because of your cool thing. As the doors open, the air seems to be sucked out of the room. And as you go to lose your footing, Quinn grabs you. And you see Kinsley dive off the edge, and the doors close.
Thanks.
You okay?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
She should have waited.
That's okay, I'm fine.
Well, best of luck with Peregrine.
Do I just find him in here, or?
He is in his room. I'll let him know you're here.
Where do I go?
If he'll even see you, he'll let you in.
Thanks. I think.
And as she turns to walk back down the stairs, roll a perception check.
Okay. 27.
You see her push this tiny little glowing blue button that's on the wall. And then she continues to walk down the stairs.
So what's in the room that I'm in?
Currently, there is a metal and wood bench that is bolted to the floor. Nothing that can move really is in the room because things get sucked out when the door's open.
Fair enough.
And then there's the door on the ceiling. And you're basically in a black metal box with doors.
Comforting. Clover sighs and looks around.
You just hear the echo of footsteps descending.
This is weird.
And I think we'll end there.
Okay. Fun. Fun times are had by all.
Thanks everyone so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed listening as much as I enjoy not being a permanent resident of Repentance.
We have social media. Check us out at Top Theron on Facebook and Instagram and at Totercast on Twitter. We also have a website, toterpodcast.com. Check us out in all the places. We would love to hear from you. Thank you to our Vessel and Witness tier patrons, Ray, Jermaine, and Grayson. We appreciate you.
Shout out to our Apostle tier patrons, Ray, the Apostle of Scorn,
Grayson, the Apostle of Joy.
Artem K, the Apostle of Compassion.
Alyssa, the Apostle of Rage,
Jem, the Apostle of Curiosity.
Bluebird, the Apostle of Awkwardness.
Nammies, the Apostle of Bitterness,
Gabe, the Apostle of Anticipation.
And Kobe Beef, the Apostle of Bewilderment.
We appreciate y'all. And again, since we're recording this on my birthday and you're listening on Kennan's birthday, it's only right for you to at least go to patreon.com/hoptheround and take a look. Because I bet you can spell it, unlike Clover could.
Who's gonna sign up and be the Apostle of Birthday Surprises?
Yes, please take those away. We also have a Discord, and you can find the link to that in the show notes. Under all the trigger warnings. I don't know where they're at. They're in the show notes.
Under the paragraph of trigger warnings for this episode.
Pretty much. It's there, though, so if you don't see it right away, keep looking. You'll find it. Come join us. Talk to us. Be our friend. We love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.